JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. And a pass rush is back in Indy. It's back in Indianapolis, back in Lucas Oil. The Colts have finally had some pretty good edge rushers, some pretty good, a defensive line in general. You look at the starting four. Yannick Ngakoue, Grover Stewart, Deforest Buckner, Kwitty, Paye. All of these players are capable of taking over the defensive line at some point. You look at Yannick Ngakoue in his illustrious career. He has had very good seasons. He is a very good edge rusher. He's very tough to guard, very tough to block. Makes so many pressures, causes so many pressures. Doesn't always finish, but he causes so many pressures. And Grover Stewart and DeForest Buckner, when Ngakoue and Paye come off the sides, quarterback's going to have no room to step up. These two are going to stone wall. Nothing is getting past these two. So, how does this affect the Colts at all? How does this affect this team? So you go back to the Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney days. How many games did Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis finish off? Too many to count. When you have a solid pass rush, it's kind of like a ticking time bomb in a quarterback's head. Always thinking about it. Never leaves their mind. You hit that quarterback a good time once, and it's going to be in his head the rest of the game. The timer's going to tick. It's going to feel pressured. Going to struggle to think a little bit, depending on the quarterback. Pass rush changes everything. Helps cornerbacks a lot more as well. Stephon Gilmore, Isaiah Rodgers, and Kenny Moore are going to have a much easier time guarding their opponents, guarding the wide receivers or the tight ends or whatever they're covering, running backs, whatever. It's going to help big time because a quarterback has to rush. No longer a quarterback's going to get off an 80% completion percentage or more. That happened way too often last year. Happened way too often in the past 10 years. So it's about time we get some pass rush. Because pass rush is a vital key to victory. You don't have a pass rush, you're not going to win. You're not going to have any W's. So, it helps the linebackers as well. Helps the safeties. You go through and not only these starters, but you go through and look at some of these, rotational guys. They're very talented. So much upside. Chris Williams, Eric Johnson, twitchy Eric Johnson is. Tyquan Lewis. We've seen what he can do. We've seen what he is capable of when healthy. You have Curtis Brooks. Absolutely love this kid from Cincinnati. Absolutely love this kid. I don't know how he fell to round 6, to the 6th round, but the Colts got a steal. The Colts got an amazing defensive player in Curtis Brooks. Efidi Adangbo just signed him a couple of days ago, and he's a very good rotational piece. Ben Banagou, haven't seen much from him. There are reports that he's not working with the coaching staff. That he's being difficult. He's being stubborn. He wants to do things his way. Doesn't want to work out enough. Doesn't want to put enough effort in. Oh well, you're going to have those guys. But you look at this defensive line. You look at the edge rush. It is something to mouth water over. It's something to get really pumped up about. Like I said, does it not only just put pressure on the quarterback, but it helps your entire defense. It helps the linebackers, the corners, the safeties. And then when you do that, you give your offense more opportunities. And offense wins games, right? So if your defense gives your offense more opportunities, That's the goal. That is the goal. And pass rush will help with that. So, you guys let me know what you think. Pass rush is back in Indy, baby. The pass rush is back in Indy. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on.